I invite you to my district, and you can meet the nearly 40% of my residents who were born in a foreign country that makes Silicon Valley the extraordinary place that it is. And I know in addition to your many responsibilities, FinCEN comes under your duties as well in managing, and FinCEN has been very outspoken in this administration and other administrations in expressing concerns about alternative remittance systems, also known as, I think, informal value transfer systems. Is that fair?
Yes, sir.
And there are many concerns, I know, with these alternative systems, including lack of documentation, anonymity, their informality make them very attractive to money laundering. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
And in fact, in particular, Chinese money laundering organizations have been very effective at utilizing these systems to acquire access to U.S. currency in various ways for nefarious means.
We were very focused on Chinese money laundering organizations, which originally began as a way for Chinese citizens to get money out of the country. As China clamped down on the leakage, they morphed into partners with the Mexican drug cartels. So we are very focused on all of that.
I appreciate that, and I support that. I understand there has been some research, including published by the Government Accountability Office. A GAO report in 2016 and other studies as well that have found that fines and obstacles to remittances are not very effective at stopping the flow of remittances through in the aggregate, but in fact tend to push these remittances away from legitimate companies and remittance systems into these alternative systems. Are you familiar with some of that literature?
I'm familiar with that thinking.
This administration last year, through H.R. 1, imposed a tax on remittances in Section 4475. You're familiar with that, is that right?
I am.
And as you know, many residents of the United States depend enormously on these remittances, in many cases to keep their families alive in foreign countries, because it's pretty darn difficult to immigrate to the United States these days. You're familiar with the importance to so many residents of the United States to be able to have access to remittances.
I'm familiar with the difficulty coming into U.S. illegally since January 20th of last year, yes, sir.
And quite simply legally as well. I have residents in my district who have been waiting 20 years to get a green card, and they've been going through all the legal channels. So there are many obstacles, it's fair to say. Is that fair to say, Secretary?
I don't know the specific instances of your concern.
I invite you to my district, and you can meet the nearly 40% of my residents who are born in a foreign country that makes Silicon Valley the extraordinary place that it is, and they'll tell you their tales of woe in trying to get through this system.